Every single one of us has a purpose, a calling, a unique contribution to make to this world. That purpose isn't going to fulfill itself. That dream isn't going to chase you. That goal isn't going to magically appear in your lap. No. You've got to get up and get it done. I know what you're thinking, but it's hard. But I'm tired. But I don't know where to start, and you're right. It is hard. You are tired. And sometimes the path ahead seems unclear. That's okay. That's normal. That's part of the journey. Success isn't about always feeling motivated. It's not about waking up every day bursting with energy and enthusiasm. Success is about getting up and getting it done even when you don't feel like it. Even when it's hard. Even when you're tired. Especially when you're tired. Every great achievement in history, every groundbreaking invention, every world-changing idea, they all started with someone deciding to get up and get it done. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They didn't wait until they felt 100% ready. They just started. And that's what I'm calling you to do today. Start. Take that first step. Make that first move. The perfect moment you're waiting for, it doesn't exist. The ideal circumstances you're hoping for, they're not coming. The only perfect moment is now. The only ideal circumstance is your decision to begin. But I get it. Starting can be scary. It can feel overwhelming. So let's break it down, what it really means to get up and get it done. First, it means acknowledging where you are. Be honest with yourself. Look at your life, your situation, your circumstances. Don't sugarcoat it. But don't be too harsh either. Just see it for what it is. This is your starting point. And that's okay. Every journey has a starting point. Next, it means deciding where you want to go. What's your goal? What's your dream? What's that thing that makes your heart race and your soul sing? Hold on to that. Visualize it. Feel it. Because that vision, that dream, that's your fuel. That's what's going to keep you going when things get tough. And things will get tough. Make no mistake about it. The path to success is rarely smooth. It's often rocky, winding, uphill. There will be obstacles. There will be setbacks. There will be days when you feel like giving up. But remember those obstacles, they're not there to stop you. They're there to test you, to see how badly you want it, to see if you're willing to get up and get it done, no matter what. So how do you do it? How do you keep going when everything seems to be against you? You do it one step at a time, one day at a time, one task at a time. Getting it done isn't about grand gestures. It's not about massive overnight transformations. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day and doing the work. It's about those small daily actions that over time add up to big results. Think about building a house. You don't just snap your fingers and poof, there's a house. No, you lay one brick at a time, you put in the foundation, you build the walls, you add the roof. It's a process. And your dreams, your goals, they're no different. They're built one action at a time, one day at a time. So start small. What's one thing you can do today to move closer to your goal? Maybe it's making a phone call you've been putting off. Maybe it's writing the first page of that book you've always wanted to write. Maybe it's going for a run, or learning a new skill, or reaching out to someone who can help you. Whatever it is, do it today, now. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. You don't wait until you feel motivated to act. You act. And then the motivation comes. You get up and get it done. And suddenly you find yourself energized and inspired, ready for more. And as you take those first steps, as you start to see progress, no matter how small, celebrate it. Acknowledge your efforts. Pat yourself on the back, because every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every task completed, every goal achieved, every obstacle overcome, they're all wins. And they all deserve to be celebrated. But don't stop there. Use those small wins as fuel for bigger ones. Let them build your confidence. Let them show you what you're capable of. Because you are capable of so much more than you realize. Inside each of us is a wellspring of potential, a reservoir of strength, creativity, and resilience that's just waiting to be tapped. But it won't tap itself. You've got to dig, you've got to push, you've got to challenge yourself to go beyond what's comfortable, beyond what's easy. And yes, that can be scary. Growth always is. It means stepping out of your comfort zone. It means facing your fears. It means being willing to fail, to make mistakes, to look foolish sometimes. That's where the magic happens. That's where you discover what you're truly made of. So embrace the discomfort. Welcome the challenges. See them not as obstacles, but as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Because every time you face a fear, every time you overcome a challenge, you're building your resilience muscle. You're proving to yourself that you can do hard things, that you can get up and get it done. No matter what life throws at you. And let me tell you, that kind of resilience, that kind of determination is infectious. It inspires others. It changes not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Because when you get up and get it done, you show others that it's possible. You become a living, breathing example of what's achievable when you refuse to give up. You don't have to do it alone. In fact, you shouldn't. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, who push you to be better. Find mentors. Join communities. Build a network of like-minded individuals who are also committed to getting up and getting it done. Because when you're part of a community like that, something magical happens. Your individual efforts multiply. Your personal growth accelerates. You learn from others' experiences. You're inspired by their successes. You're supported through your failures. You realize that you're not alone in this journey. And speaking of failures, let's talk about them for a moment. Because they're going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to face disappointments. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay, it's necessary. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we figure out what works and what doesn't. Every successful person you admire, every great achiever in history, they've all failed multiple times. But here's what sets them apart. They didn't let those failures stop them. They got up, dusted themselves off, learned from the experience, and got back to getting it done. So don't fear failure. Don't let it paralyze you. Instead, reframe it. See it as feedback, as a lesson, as a stepping stone on your path to success. Because that's exactly what it is. And remember this, the size of your success is determined by how you handle your failures. It's not about never falling down. It's about how quickly you get back up. It's about your ability to say, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? And then getting right back to it. I know what you're thinking. I don't have time to pursue my dreams. I'm too busy. I have too many responsibilities, and I get it. Life is busy. We all have commitments, obligations, responsibilities. But here's the truth. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's not about having time. It's about making time. Look at your day. Really look at it. How much time do you spend scrolling through social media, watching TV, complaining about things you can't change? Now, I'm not saying you need to eliminate all leisure time. Rest and relaxation are important. But could you carve out just 30 minutes a day to work on your goals? Could you wake up a little earlier? Could you use your lunch break more effectively? Your time is your most precious resource. You can always make more money. You can always buy more stuff, but you can't buy more time. So use it wisely. Invest it in yourself, in your dreams, in your future. And as you do, as you start making progress, you will notice something interesting. You will start finding more time. You will become more efficient, more focused, more energized. Because when you're working towards something you're passionate about, when you're in alignment with your purpose, it doesn't drain you, it fuels you. When you feel fear, it's not telling you to stop. It's telling you to pause, to check in with yourself, to make sure you're prepared for what's ahead. But then you keep going. You feel the fear, and you do it anyway. Because on the other side of fear, that's where the good stuff is. That's where growth happens. That's where dreams come true. That's where you become the person you're meant to be. So acknowledge your fears. Respect them. But don't let them control you. Don't let them stop you from getting up and getting it done. And speaking of getting it done, let's talk about discipline. Because motivation is great, but it's fleeting. It comes and goes. Discipline. On the other hand, discipline is reliable. Discipline is consistent. Discipline is what gets you up early in the morning to work on your goals, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. So how do you develop discipline? You practice it. Every day you make promises to yourself, and you keep them. You set goals, and you follow through. You create habits, routines, systems that support your dreams, and you stick to them. Not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And as it gets stronger, as you develop that ability to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment, you become unstoppable. As you're working towards your goals, as you're getting up and getting it done day after day, you might start to feel, well, selfish. You might start to worry that you're focusing too much on yourself, on your own dreams and ambitions, pursuing your dreams, living up to your full potential, becoming the best version of yourself that's not selfish. In fact, it's one of the most selfless things you can do. Because when you become your best self, when you fulfill your purpose, you're in a much better position to help others, to make a difference in the world, to leave a legacy. Every great invention, every life-changing idea, every world-improving initiative, they all came from someone who decided to get up and get it done. Someone who pursued their passion, someone who refused to settle for less than their best. So don't feel guilty about focusing on your goals. Don't apologize for pursuing your dreams, because your success, your growth, your fulfillment, they have a ripple effect. They inspire others. They create opportunities for others. They make the world a better place. But remember, this success is not just about achieving your goals. It's about who you become in the process. It's about the character you develop, the skills you learn, the wisdom you gain along the way. Because at the end of the day, the greatest reward of getting up and getting it done isn't just the external achievements, it's the internal transformation. As you push yourself, as you overcome obstacles. As you face your fears and develop discipline, you're not just changing your circumstances, you're changing yourself. You're becoming stronger, more resilient, more confident. You're becoming the kind of person who can handle whatever life throws at you. The kind of person who doesn't just dream big, but makes those dreams a reality. And that is priceless. That's something no one can ever take away from you. That's something that will serve you in every area of your life, in everything you do. Getting up and getting it done isn't a one-time thing. It's not something you do once and then you're done. It's a daily commitment, a lifelong journey. And there will be days when it's hard, days when you feel like giving up. It's days when you wonder if it's all worth it. Those are the days that matter most. Those are the days that separate the achievers from the dreamers, because success isn't about what you do when you feel motivated and energized. It's about what you do when you don't. It's about showing up day after day, regardless of how you feel. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop won't make a difference. 100 drops won't make a difference. But over time, with persistence, that water can carve through solid rock. And that's what your consistent efforts do. They may not seem like much day to day, but over time, they create massive change. So when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember your purpose. Remember your dreams. And then get up and get it done. One more time, one more day, one more step forward. The only way to fail is to quit. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep getting up and getting it done, you haven't failed. You're still in the game. You're still moving forward. And that's what matters. Getting up and getting it done isn't just about actions. It's about how you think. It's about your beliefs, your attitudes, your perspective. Do you see problems or do you see opportunities? Do you focus on what you lack? Or do you appreciate what you have? Do you dwell on your failures? Or do you learn from them and move on? Your mindset shapes your reality. It influences how you interpret events, how you respond to challenges, how you approach your goals. And the good news is you have control over your mindset. You can choose how you think. So choose a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn, to improve, to overcome. See challenges as opportunities to grow. See failures as lessons. See setbacks as setups for comebacks. And most importantly, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your ability to get up and get it done, no matter what. Because when you truly believe in yourself, when you have unwavering faith in your ability to succeed, you become unstoppable. Getting up and getting it done doesn't mean working yourself to the bone. It doesn't mean sacrificing your health, your relationships, your joy in the pursuit of your goals. True success is holistic. It's about achieving your dreams while also taking care of yourself. It's about working hard, but also resting well. It's about pursuing your goals, but also enjoying the journey. So as you're getting up and getting it done, remember to take care of yourself. Eat well. Exercise. Get enough sleep. Nurture your relationships. Make time for things that bring you joy. Because these aren't distractions from your goals, they're fuel for your journey. And speaking of the journey, let's talk about that for a moment. Because too often we get so focused on the destination that we forget to enjoy the path. We get so caught up in where we want to be that we forget to appreciate where we are. Life happens in the journey, not the destination, the joy, the growth, the memories, they're all in the process. So as you're getting up and getting it done, remember to enjoy the ride. Celebrate the small victories. Appreciate the lessons. Find joy in the daily grind. Because one day you will look back on this time of struggle, of growth, of relentless pursuit, and you will realize that these were some of the best days of your life. These were the days when you discovered what you're truly capable of. These were the days when you became the person you were meant to be. I want to shift our focus to the broader impact of your actions. Getting up and getting it done isn't just about personal achievement. It's about creating a ripple effect that touches lives far beyond your own. The great innovators, leaders, and change makers throughout history, their impact wasn't limited to their immediate circle. Their decision to get up and get it done changed the course of human history. And while you might not be aiming to change the world on that scale, make no mistake, your actions have power. Every time you choose to get up and get it done, you're setting an example. You're showing your family, your friends, your colleagues what's possible when someone refuses to give up on their dreams. You're inspiring others to reach for their own goals, to push past their own limitations. But it goes even further than that. When you pursue your purpose with passion and determination, you create value, you solve problems, you make someone's life a little bit easier, a little bit better. And that value ripples outward, touching lives you may never even meet. The device you're using right now, the clothes you're wearing, the chair you're sitting on, all of these exist because someone, somewhere, decided to get up and get it done. They had an idea. And instead of letting it remain a fleeting thought, they took action. They persevered through challenges. Learned from failures. And kept pushing forward until their vision became reality. That's the power you hold within you. That's the potential impact of your decision to get up and get it done. You never know how far the ripples of your actions will spread, how many lives you will touch, how much positive change you will create in the world. So as you pursue your goals, remember this broader perspective. You're not just working for yourself, you're working for everyone who will benefit from your efforts, from your ideas, from your creations. You're contributing to the grand tapestry of human progress, one action at a time. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, the ability to adapt is crucial. Getting up and getting it done doesn't mean rigidly sticking to one path, regardless of changing circumstances. It means being flexible, being willing to pivot when necessary, being open to new ideas and approaches. The most successful people aren't just hard workers, they're agile thinkers. They're constantly learning, constantly evolving. They're not afraid to question their assumptions, to challenge their own beliefs, to try new things. So as you pursue your goals, stay curious, stay open. Be willing to adapt your strategies as you learn and grow. Be ready to seize new opportunities as they arise. Because sometimes the path to your dreams may look different than you initially imagined, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Keep learning, keep growing. Remember, the goal isn't just to reach your destination, it's to become the kind of person who's capable of achieving that goal. And that person is adaptable, resilient, always ready to learn and grow. Let's also address the power of visualization. Getting up and getting it done starts in your mind. Before you can achieve something in the physical world, you must first see it in your mind's eye. This isn't just positive thinking, it's a powerful tool used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers in every field. Take a few moments each day to visualize your success. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions you will feel when you've gotten it done. Engage all your senses in this visualization. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more motivated you will be to make it a reality. But don't stop at visualizing the end result. Visualize the process too. See yourself overcoming obstacles. Imagine how you will handle setbacks. Picture yourself pushing through when things get tough. This mental rehearsal prepares you for the challenges you will face and gives you the confidence to overcome them. The language you use, both when talking to others and in your internal dialogue, shapes your reality. When you say, I can't, you're right. When you say, I can, you're also right. Your words become your actions, which become your habits, which ultimately become your destiny. So choose your words carefully. Speak to yourself with encouragement and compassion. Replace I have to with I get to. Instead of saying this is impossible, say this is challenging, but I'm up for it. Your words have power. Use them to fuel your journey, not to hold yourself back. Let's also address the importance of celebrating others' successes. In your journey of getting up and getting it done, you will encounter others who are doing the same. Some may achieve their goals before you. Some may seem to have an easier path. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparison and jealousy. Someone else's success doesn't diminish your own potential for success. In fact, when you celebrate others' achievements, you create an abundance mindset. You remind yourself that success is possible. You open yourself up to learning from others' experiences. So when you see someone else succeeding, cheer them on. Ask them about their journey. Learn from their experiences. Let their success inspire you, not intimidate you. Because a rising tide lifts all boats. And by celebrating others, you create an environment of positivity and mutual support that will help you in your own journey. The power of incremental progress. Often, when we think about getting it done, we focus on big, dramatic actions. But the truth is, most success is built on small, consistent efforts compounded over time. Reading a book. You don't read it all at once. You read it page by page, chapter by chapter. And before you know it, you finish the entire book. Your goals are no different. Break them down into small, manageable tasks. Focus on making progress every day, no matter how small. Remember, you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Just focus on that first step, then the next, then the next. Over time, these small steps will add up to incredible progress. Let's also address the role of gratitude in getting up and getting it done. It might seem counterintuitive after all. Isn't ambition about wanting more, not being satisfied with what you have? But in reality, gratitude and ambition can coexist beautifully. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. You recognize the resources at your disposal, the progress you've already made, the support you have around you. This doesn't diminish your drive for more. Instead, it gives you a solid foundation to build upon. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. End each day by acknowledging 3 wins, no matter how small. This practice will boost your mood, increase your resilience, and give you the positive energy you need to keep getting up and getting it done. In your journey of getting up and getting it done, you will face setbacks, you will make mistakes. You will have days when you fall short of your own expectations. And in these moments, it's crucial to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses or lowering your standards. It's about recognizing that you're human, that mistakes and setbacks are part of the journey, and that beating yourself up doesn't help you move forward. When you treat yourself with compassion, you create a safe space for growth and learning. So the next time you face a setback, instead of harsh self-criticism, try this: acknowledge the difficulty of the situation. Remind yourself that challenges and mistakes are part of everyone's journey. Then, ask yourself what you can learn from this experience and how you can use it to grow stronger. Let's also address the power of your environment. Your surroundings, both physical and social, have a profound impact on your ability to get up and get it done. Are you surrounding yourself with people who support your dreams, or those who drag you down? Is your workspace conducive to productivity, or is it full of distractions? Take a critical look at your environment. Optimize it to support your goals. This might mean having difficult conversations with negative influences in your life. It might mean reorganizing your space to better suit your work. It might mean seeking out new communities that align with your aspirations. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you, and support you in getting up and getting it done. Now, as we approach the final stretch of our time together, I want to talk about legacy. Getting up and getting it done isn't just about what you achieve in your lifetime. It's about what you leave behind. It's about the impact you make that continues long after you're gone. The people who have inspired you, the inventors whose creations you use every day, the authors whose words have moved you, the leaders whose actions have shaped the world you live in, they're no longer here, but their legacy lives on. They got up and got it done, and in doing so, they changed the world. You have that same power within you. The actions you take today, the work you put in, the dreams you pursue, they all contribute to the legacy you're building. So ask yourself, what do you want your legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered? What mark do you want to leave on the world? Let these questions guide you as you get up and get it done each day. Let them inspire you to push harder, to dream bigger, to persist even when things get tough. Because your legacy isn't something that happens at the end of your life, it's something you're creating right now. With every action you take, the power to change your life, to achieve your dreams, to make a difference in the world that's already within you. It's been there all along. But it's up to you to tap into it. It's up to you to use it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for someone else to come along and make it happen for you. This is your life. These are your dreams. This is your moment. So what are you waiting for? Get up. Right now, take that first step. Make that first move. Start that project. Make that call. Write that first page. Whatever it is, do it. And then do it again tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that. Because success isn't an event. It's not a destination. It's a journey. A journey of daily decisions to get up and get it done. A journey of continuous growth, of constant improvement, of relentless pursuit of your dreams. And yes, it will be hard. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, there will be days when you want to give up. But remember this, you are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. You have everything you need within you to succeed. So when those hard days come, when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember your why. Remember your purpose. Remember your dreams. And then get up and get it done. One more time. One more day. One more step forward. The world needs you. The world needs your gifts, your talents, your unique contribution. The world needs you to get up and get it done, not just for yourself, but for all the lives you will touch, all the people you will inspire, all the difference you will make.